General Hospital will reveal General Hospital is stirring up exciting rumors as a potential romantic storyline may be forming between two on-screen characters, and what's even more intriguing is that they are a real-life couple. The recent hints and developments have led fans to speculate whether the show's producers are crafting a love story that is both romantic and filled with dramatic tension between Ada Turner, Nazneen Contractor, and Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. With Turner's return to the scene just as Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, becomes the prime suspect in the murder of Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, the unfolding events in Port Charles have become more intense than ever. Turner, a hard-nosed ADA, is known for her unwavering dedication to justice and her refusal to be swayed by dangerous forces. As Jason faces mounting suspicion and the evidence continues to stack against him, Turner firmly declares, "Unlike some people, I won't take Morgan at his word." Her words make it clear that she sees Jason as a man who should not be easily trusted, positioning herself as a formidable legal force determined to bring the truth to light. However, as secrets unravel and unexpected twists arise, could Turner herself become entangled in the very case she is pursuing? Beyond the legal turmoil and the gripping hunt for the truth, fans have also turned their attention to the presence of Jen Sidwell. Sidwell is not your typical law-abiding citizen. His past is shrouded in mystery, riddled with dubious connections, and marked by a history of conflicts with law enforcement. He may not be as openly criminal as Cyrus Renault, but his shadowy dealings suggest that he is far from innocent. His arrival in Port Charles at this precise moment seems far from coincidental, and what's even more intriguing is his enigmatic relationship with Ada Turner. Sidwell's involvement in the storyline does more than add an extra layer of tension. It opens the door to a potentially complex and unpredictable romance between him and Turner. While they exist on opposing sides of the justice system, their interactions suggest something beyond mere conflict. Turner may be wary of Sidwell, she may distrust him, and she may strive to keep her distance, but can she truly remain unaffected by their undeniable chemistry? And is Sidwell genuinely drawn to Turner, or is he merely using her to serve his own hidden agenda? If their relationship does evolve, it won't be a simple love story. It will be filled with intrigue, deception, and high stakes that could dramatically alter the balance of power in Port Charles. With all these developments, fans are eagerly anticipating whether General Hospital will truly explore a dangerous yet captivating romance between Ada Turner and Jen Sidwell. A relentless prosecutor, a mysterious man with a dark past, can love blossom between them, or are they destined to be adversaries in a battle where neither can predict the outcome? General Hospital is stirring up exciting rumors as a potential romantic storyline appears to be unfolding between two on-screen characters, and what makes it even more intriguing is that they are a real-life couple. Fans have been speculating about whether the show's producers are weaving a love story that blends passion with danger, centered around Ada Turner, Nazneen Contractor, and Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. The sparks between these two characters have already begun to fly, but with so much at stake in Port Charles, their connection might prove to be more than just a typical romance, it could be a ticking time bomb. The return of Ada Turner comes at a pivotal moment, just as Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, finds himself at the center of a murder investigation. The death of Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, has thrown Port Charles into chaos, and Jason, with his long history of criminal entanglements, has quickly become the prime suspect. Turner, known for her unshakable commitment to justice, is not one to be easily convinced of Jason's innocence. With her sharp legal mind and unrelenting determination, she stands firm in her stance, declaring, "Unlike some people, I won't take Morgan at his word." This statement not only solidifies her professional integrity but also hints at her skepticism toward the morally gray figures that roam the city. She is here to uncover the truth, not to be manipulated or misled. However, in a city where secrets lurk around every corner, Turner's unwavering pursuit of justice may soon lead her into unexpected territory. While she is focused on building a strong case, another figure has entered the scene, one who operates in the shadows and could very well challenge everything she believes in. That person is Jen Sidwell. Jen Sidwell is far from a conventional antagonist. He is a man of mystery, one whose past is littered with questionable alliances and covert dealings. Unlike the outright criminals of Port Charles, Sidwell maneuvers in a way that keeps people guessing. Is he friend or foe? A master manipulator or a misunderstood outsider? His connections run deep, and whispers suggest that he has a network powerful enough to shift the tides of justice in his favor. The question remains, what is he really after, and why has he suddenly resurfaced in the middle of one of the most high-profile murder investigations in Port Charles? The tension between Turner and Sidwell is palpable from the moment they cross paths. Their first encounters are marked by suspicion, with Turner sizing him up as just another name in a long list of morally ambiguous figures that she refuses to trust. She is determined not to fall for any of his tricks, but Sidwell, with his effortless charm and enigmatic demeanor, has a way of getting under people's skin. He watches her carefully, calculating, as if he enjoys the challenge she presents. Their interactions are layered with unspoken tension. Each conversation a battle of wits, each glance charged with something neither of them wants to acknowledge. Turner, ever the professional, reminds herself that men like Sidwell are nothing but trouble. She has worked too hard to build her career to let someone with a dubious past pull her into his world. But the more she tries to resist, the more she finds herself drawn in. There is something about him, an edge, a hidden vulnerability, or perhaps a dangerous allure, that makes it impossible to ignore. On the other hand, Sidwell seems to take a particular interest in Turner, though his true motives remain unclear. Is he genuinely intrigued by the woman who refuses to be intimidated, or is he playing a deeper game? His history suggests that he is a man who never does anything without reason, and yet, around Turner, there are moments, fleeting but noticeable, where his carefully crafted facade seems to slip. Does he see her as an opponent, a pawn, or something more? As the investigation intensifies, so does the push and pull between them. Turner's mission is to put criminals behind bars, and Sidwell, whether guilty of anything at the moment or not, operates in a gray area she cannot condone. Yet, despite her better judgment, she begins to suspect that Sidwell might know more about the murder of Cyrus Renaud than he is letting on. But getting answers from him is no easy feat. He's elusive, frustratingly smooth, and always one step ahead. The closer Turner gets to uncovering the truth, the more Sidwell seems to pull her into his orbit. Would he go so far as to protect her from the threats that lurk in the shadows? Or is he the very danger she should be running from? As much as Turner wants to believe that she can stay in control, the lines between right and wrong, trust and betrayal, begin to blur. With everything at stake in Port Charles, the dynamic between Ada Turner and Jen Sidwell is shaping up to be one of the most captivating storylines in General Hospital. Fans are left wondering, will Turner be the one to bring Sidwell to justice, or will she find herself falling for a man who is as dangerous as he is irresistible? Will Sidwell be the key to solving the murder mystery, or is he hiding secrets that could destroy them both? One thing is certain. If these two continue down this path, their relationship will be anything but predictable. In a recent conversation on Maurice Benard's State of Mind podcast, Nazneen Contractor openly shared her thoughts on filming romantic scenes, offering insight into her approach as an actress. To be honest, I don't mind it at all. I think my indifference comes from having done so many of them, she candidly revealed. Her nonchalant attitude towards such scenes has only fueled speculation that her character, Ada Turner, may soon find herself entangled in an on-screen romance, one that could be as compelling as it is unexpected. Given the growing tension between Turner and Jen Sidwell, fans are buzzing with anticipation over whether General Hospital will fully embrace this dynamic, bringing these two characters together in a way that challenges their core beliefs. Turner is a woman of law, a prosecutor who dedicates herself to upholding justice with an unshakable resolve. Sidwell, on the other hand, exists in the shadows, his allegiances unclear, his past littered with secrets that suggest he is anything but law-abiding. If the show were to explore a romantic arc between them, it would be a love story marked by conflict, resistance, and an undeniable attraction that neither character may be prepared to face. Contractors' remarks suggest she would approach such scenes with the same professionalism and ease that have defined her career, making it all the more likely that General Hospital could lean into this brewing tension. If the writers decide to develop a romance between Turner and Sidwell, it would create a fascinating dynamic. One where their differing worldviews clash, their loyalties are tested, and their undeniable chemistry pulls them towards something neither of them can fully control. Would Turner allow herself to soften towards Sidwell despite knowing he operates in a world she has sworn to fight against? Would Sidwell let down his guard and reveal the truth behind his enigmatic presence in Port Charles? More importantly, if passion does ignite between them, will it be a fleeting indulgence, a dangerous liaison, or the start of something neither of them can afford to risk? With speculation running wild, fans are eager to see if General Hospital will seize the opportunity to craft a love story that is not just romantic, but rich with moral dilemmas, psychological depth, and a sense of unpredictability that would keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Could Turner truly fall into the trap of love with a man like Sidwell, or will she uphold her unwavering principles and ensure that he is brought to justice? The dilemma she faces is not just a matter of law, it's a test of her moral fortitude, her ability to separate duty from emotion, and perhaps even her own sense of self. Turner has always prided herself on being a woman who operates within the rigid framework of justice, a prosecutor who sees the world in stark contrasts of right and wrong. But when someone like Jen Sidwell enters the picture, that black and white perspective may begin to shift into something far more complicated. Sidwell is a man cloaked in mystery, a figure who exudes danger yet carries himself with an undeniable charisma that makes it difficult to determine where his true intentions lie. His reputation precedes him, whispers of criminal connections, illicit dealings, and a long history of skirting the law follow him wherever he goes. He is exactly the kind of man Turner has spent her career prosecuting. And yet, beneath the cold exterior, is it possible that Sidwell is not the villain he appears to be? Could there be a deeper truth hiding behind the enigmatic smirk, a soul that longs for redemption but has never been given the chance? If Turner allows herself to look past his reputation, what will she see? If General Hospital chooses to develop this relationship, it has the potential to be one of the most compelling and controversial pairings the show has introduced in years. Their connection would be far from easy or conventional, it would be fraught with conflict, inner turmoil, and an ongoing struggle between desire and duty. Turner would constantly question herself, torn between what she has been taught to believe about men like Sidwell and what she feels when she looks into his eyes. Sidwell, in turn, may find himself in unfamiliar territory, accustomed to manipulating situations to his advantage. Would he truly be able to open himself up to someone like Turner, or would he merely use their growing connection as another tool in his arsenal? Adding yet another layer of complexity to this tangled web is the presence of Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, Sidwell's former lover and a woman who still holds significant sway over him. If Turner and Sidwell's relationship takes a romantic turn, what role will Natalia play in this already volatile equation? Will she stand as an obstacle, fighting to reclaim what she believes is hers, or will she serve as a cautionary figure, warning Turner that Sidwell is not a man to be trusted? There is also the question of where Sidwell's true loyalties lie. If he is still emotionally tied to Natalia, would he be capable of fully committing to Turner, or would she find herself caught in a dangerous game she never intended to play? And if Natalia still has feelings for Sidwell, what would she be willing to do to keep Turner away from him? Could Turner not only be facing Sidwell across the courtroom but also in an unexpected rivalry for his heart? This potential love triangle is one that could shake the foundations of General Hospital, forcing all three characters into situations where their choices will have irreversible consequences. Turner, who has always relied on logic and discipline, may find herself in unfamiliar territory, battling emotions she never expected to feel for a man who represents everything she stands against. Sidwell, always in control, may discover that for the first time in his life, he cannot manipulate the outcome of a situation dictated by the unpredictability of love. And Natalia, whether she chooses to fight for Sidwell or let him go, will undoubtedly be a force to be reckoned with, holding the power to shift the dynamics of this already complex relationship. If General Hospital explores this storyline, Turner, Sidwell, and Natalia could become one of the most dynamic, polarizing, and unforgettable trios in the show's history. Fans would be left wondering, will Turner's principles outweigh her heart, or will she risk everything for a man who may never be able to change? Will Sidwell prove himself to be a true danger, or will he reveal a side of himself that no one ever expected? And will Natalia be a mere bystander, or will she fight for Sidwell in ways that will leave Turner questioning everything she thought she knew? One thing is certain, if this storyline unfolds, it will be a whirlwind of passion, conflict, and high-stakes drama, exactly the kind of captivating storytelling that has kept General Hospital at the forefront of daytime television for decades. No matter the outcome, General Hospital is undoubtedly charting an exciting new course filled with drama and unexpected twists that will keep viewers eagerly tuning in. If Turner and Sidwell truly become a couple, their story will not simply revolve around love, it will be a battle between logic and emotion, between justice and redemption. Can love bridge the vast differences between them, or will Turner ultimately be forced to choose between her heart and her duty? The unfolding events in Port Charles are becoming more gripping and intense with each passing moment. As the tension rises and the stakes grow higher, fans won't want to miss a second of the action. Keep watching General Hospital to see whether Ada Turner will truly find herself caught in a dangerously captivating romance with Sidwell, or if her pursuit of justice will lead her down an entirely different path.